Happy Monday. Wow. It's getting dark so fast. When I started this little trip, it was nowhere near this dark. The only reason my face is lit up at all is because my little screen down here, I got the light on. I can see fine. It's just, it is getting dark very quickly. I have on my Christmas hat and my Christmas sweater, and I'm going to Lexington, North Carolina for their Christmas parade. I told y'all I would try to get a video of a Christmas parade if possible. Well, apparently I have missed every other parade in central North Carolina. This is like one of the last ones. Every other parade that took place, I was busy doing other stuff and I wasn't able to go. Or I forgot about it. Or both. So I've missed all of the other parades because around here anyway, they do all of their Christmas parades kind of early. A lot of them are like they're right after Thanksgiving. Like the weekend after Thanksgiving, you have towns around here already doing their parades for Christmas. Personally, I think it's a little too early, but you know, that's just how they do it. I guess they try to spread them out so they're not all on the same weekend or whatever, or the same day. I don't know if they talk to one another or to plan this out or what, but I'm on Highway 85 right now, and I don't think the GPS lady's going to cut in and say anything. I'm going to be on this road for a while, so hopefully she won't interject and, you know, she may break in and say there's a speed trap ahead or something. I can't control that, but yeah, I hope you've had a good day. My day has been very busy. I made a video wrapping some more presents, and then I'm done. I'm not wrapping any more presents. I actually I ordered some stuff for a couple of people, and it came in the mail the other day, and I do have to wrap some stuff for like people in my own life. I may go ahead and do that tonight if I have time. And then I have to edit the gift wrapping video when I get back. But this parade is scheduled to be from 6 to 8, like 2 hours. There is no way this thing's going to be 2 hours long. Well, I think that what the problem is from these small town parades, sometimes they get started late. You know, it's supposed to start at 6, but it doesn't start until like 6:30. So you end up standing around with your thumb up your butt for a half hour, and it's cold and crowded, but you can't move because you'll lose your spot along the parade route, which if I'm going to make a video of it, I need a good spot. I'm not going to be able to move. So I didn't have anything to drink, so I won't have to go pee or anything, so I won't be able to lose my spot. It may not even be that crowded. I don't know. I've never been to the Lexington Christmas parade. I've never been to Lexington for much of anything. Nothing against Lexington. I just don't seem to spend any time down there. They're well known for their barbecue. They do have, there are several good barbecue places in Lexington. There really are. They do have some really yummy barbecue down here. Lexington, North Carolina. There are other Lexingtons, like Lexington, Kentucky, and others. So North Carolina. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, I had to tell you, I don't have a picture of it right now. I took a picture of it. And I'm not saying anything against anybody. It's not appropriate, but okay, so I took I made that coconut cake to take to the memorial thing for my dad's cousin yesterday. I don't know who did it. Okay, so I put my cake on the table with all the desserts. By the time I got up there and saw my cake again, somebody had taken a knife and hacked into my cake like a serial killer. It was cut in a way, it defies logic. Like, you looked at this round cake and thought, I know how to cut this. I'm just going to make big old slices in it, just arbitrary slices in this cake, to where some of the pieces are gigantic and some of them are literally like this big. Who in the blue hell cut my cake? And I want to have a word with them, because you need an evaluation. Why would you cut it like that? I didn't have any then, but I wanted to try it. It got all gone. Everybody that tried it said it was really good. People were asking, like, who made that coconut cake? And if somebody's asking who made it, it's either really good or really bad. And they're either going to come tell you how good it is, or they're not going to say anything after they find out who made it. Who made this tea? If somebody ever says that, that's bad. It's bad tea. You don't want. But people were asking, who made this coconut cake? Old Mary made it. And people would come and say, your cake is just, it's delicious. It's so good. And I said, well, it's a mix. It's the Dolly Parton, Duncan Hine. I've heard about that, but I can't find it. I found it at Piggly Wiggly, if you can believe it. Everybody loved it. So after I ate, there was so much good food. Oh, so much good food. I did have some fried chicken. Well, my dad's cousin wanted it to be like a family reunion. I want everybody to come, bring a covered dish or, whatever you want, some food or drinks, bring something. And oh my gosh, there was so much food and it was all so good. Somebody made this big thing of chicken and dumplings. Woo, it was so good. It was delicious. I had a bunch of chicken and dumplings. I ate good yesterday. And I had fried chicken and I had some ham and I had some biscuits. It was so good. Oh my gosh. It was wonderful. But by the time I got over to the dessert table, like I finished my lunch, got over there, and by the time I got over there, most of the cake was gone. And if you wanted a piece of cake, there was literally no way to get a logical sized piece of cake. I don't know how to describe it. It was cut like somebody went in there after a case of beer and had a lightsaber in their hand. Like, who cut this cake? I never did find out who did it. Who in the hell hacked into this cake? Big ass pieces, little ass pieces, and the way the big ass pieces are cut, how am I supposed to cut this into a smaller piece? My God. So I literally ended up just getting like a scoop with a spoon out of the middle of the cake. There was just no other way. Like, I'm either going to give it a big old piece, which I don't want, but I don't want a piece this big either. Shit. I just grabbed a spoon and just went, got me a scoop out of the middle. It was good. It was actually very good. I have to say, that was a yummy cake. I was very happy with it. And it was nice to see. I got to see some family members I haven't seen in years. Oh my word, it was great. It was fantastic. Several people asked me about my mom. I haven't ever really had to talk about her. And I got a little emotional because some of them were asking me, like, how's she doing? And I had to tell them, honestly, I don't know. We don't really have a relationship anymore. And I was surprised by how emotional it made me to say that out loud to, like, a family member. And nobody was judgmental or anything. Everybody was very understanding. And nobody pressed me for more information. And they didn't, shake a finger at me. It was none of that. So that was good. It was a little awkward, though. I just tried to change the subject after saying, I don't know. She has Alzheimer's and she doesn't really care to see me or my kids, so we don't have a relationship anymore. And it was not comfortable, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So, but overall, it was a good trip. My dad was there. He brought apples. He's still going around giving out apples. He's already given me 4 bushels of apples. I'm like, Daddy, I can't take any more apples. He tried to give me some more yesterday. He said, I got you 2 more bushels in the truck. I said, I can't take them. I got apples coming out of my ears. I have nowhere to put them. I've given away all I can give away. See, my dad lives up in Virginia, and he has a friend up there who has this massive, 400-acre apple orchard. And they did not have enough people working to pick all the apples this season. So a lot of them are just going to fall on the ground and rot. So he told my dad, if you want any apples, go out there and get them. There are about 8 different kinds out there that you can get, different types of apples. Go out there and get all you want because they're just going to rot. So my dad has been going out there. I bet he's picked a truckload of apples. And he just goes around giving them away. He takes them down to where I grew up, gives them away to family and friends. He keeps bringing me apples. Like, dude, I can't take any more apples. It looks like the sun is coming up behind me. I think it's that truck from Maximum Overdrive. I think I'm about to get killed. Dude, I'm going the speed limit and I'm not speeding. I don't care how big your vehicle is. You could go around me or kiss my ass. I understand you're stressed. But there are 2 other lanes over there and your stress is not my problem. No, I'm I'm going 70. I'm not going any damn faster. Blind me all you want to, baby. I'm not going any faster. I'll slow down. There you go. That's the time. Thank you. Bully. Most truck drivers are cool. Some of them are kind of bullies. They try to run you off the road. Especially on 85. I'm on Highway 85. Interstate 85 right now. Not my favorite road to be on, I'll be honest with you. But if I want to go to Lexington, this is the fastest way to get there. Yeah. So it's been a busy day. I had a lot of work to do this morning. I didn't even get it all done. Actually, there was something I didn't get done. I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow though. I went and picked up Domino's. I left pizza for the boys for them to have for dinner, and then I took off. They didn't want to go to the parade, so I'm going by myself. My kids don't care for stuff like that. They liked parades when they were little, but, you know, after they got, you know, on up into middle school and stuff, they didn't care about going to parades anymore. So if I want to go to a parade, I go by myself. I do a lot of stuff by myself, and I kind of prefer it. It doesn't bother me to do stuff by myself. Especially in a case like this where I'm going to be making a video. Like, I'm not going to be able to talk to anybody. I'm trying to make a video of the parade. So I'm not going to be, you know, chitty-chatting with anybody. So it's better for me not to have anybody with me anyway. But I don't know if you can tell, but I am kind of a loner. I just prefer to do most things by myself. I'm going to turn this light off. Ooh, that darker. I've always been like that. I just prefer to do things on my own. And there's nothing wrong with that. I want to tell you that. There's nothing wrong with that. You do not need to be fixed. You do not need to change. Because I spent most of my young adult life being told, you know, you need to come out of your shell. You need to be more sociable. You need to be more outgoing. Just basically stop being you and everything will be fine. And I tried for years to be more outgoing, and it is just not in my nature to do it. And I quit fighting it. I have finally accepted. Now, I do force myself to go out and socialize some because I think it's important to maintain your social skills. Because if you isolate yourself too much, you can kind of become a little, you know, weird. I mean, I don't mean weird, but you have to stay in practice just like anything else. You have to be able to have conversations with people, and, you know, you do need some social skills. They do come in handy. So I do force myself to do it. And that's one good thing about going to so many exercise classes is it forces me to go out and talk to people pretty much every day. Like it or not, you always have to talk to somebody. So it forces me to do it. It's a good thing. But I love self-checkout in stores because I don't have to talk to anybody. Unless I scan something wrong, I don't hold my mouth just right, and then there's an error and somebody has to come over there and fix it. I had that happen at Walmart this morning. Ugh. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a loner. It's nothing wrong with it, because I am one, and I can tell you it's okay. You don't need to be fixed. There's nothing wrong with you. I can't help, you know, outgoing, extroverted people don't always understand that. And they want to try to basically tell you there's something wrong with you because you're not like them. You could just as easily say that they need to stop being so loud, stop talking so much. Ask them how easy it would be to just change. Just be like me. Why can't you just, you know, stop talking every now and then? Why do you have to talk all the time? Can't you be quiet? Why are you so loud? Why can't you just be quiet? Why can't you just go spend some time by yourself? No, they can. It would drive them crazy, but they expect you to totally change. But they couldn't do it, but they expect you to. Just tell them to get bent. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Yeah, I don't worry about it anymore. If anybody ever tells me I need to be more outgoing, I just remind them, well, you know, you need to be grateful for the quiet people in your life, because we're the ones who listen to all your stories and everything you have to say, and we don't interrupt you to say anything ourselves. If it weren't for quiet people, who would you talk to? If everybody was like you, nobody would ever hear anything. I mean, we'd sound like a whole flock of magpies. Bah, 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 bah. We don't need that shit. We don't need that. We need balance. You got your yin and your yang. We got you. You're like a chatty Cathy doll, pulling your own damn string. And then you got me, who's subjected to it all day long. Whether I want to be or not, because I'm too polite to tell you to shut the hell up. Anymore, though, the older I get, I may not tell you to shut the hell up, but I will just excuse myself from your presence. I will just find somewhere else to be. Once I get to a point that I've heard all I want to hear and I really just can't take it anymore, I will just go somewhere else. I won't even make any apologies. I'll just say, I'm sorry, I gotta go. I'll see you later. And I'll go find somewhere else to be. I gotta go practice writing my signature or something. I gotta go watch some paint dry. Bye-bye. Yeah, life's too short for that shit. I'll listen to you for a while, but I have my limits, and then I just leave. Anyway, I'm about to the point where the GPS lady's going to start talking to me again, I think. I don't know. I can't see it from here. But, yes, happy Monday to you again. It's been a good day. I don't know if I'm going to put this video on. I don't know which channel to put this video on. I'm going to wait and see how it turns out. When you make videos of parades, you never know how it's going to go. It could be great. It could be chaotic. It could be really noisy. I don't know if there will be copyrighted music playing. I'm going to have to, if there is, I'll have to cut it out. You never know what you're going to see at a parade. That's part of the fun. You just never know you never know what's going to happen. But it's going to be dark, so I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess there'll be street lights and stuff. I wonder if they're going to throw candy. I can't do my little sticking my hip out and do my little candy wave. That's how I used to get candy. People would get them to throw candy to my kids. I would almost stand there, not like a streetwalker, but like, I had a whole pose that I would do, and I'm telling you, it worked more often than not. I could get people to throw candy in my direction. I have this sassy candy wave that I developed over the years when my children were small, and it's like riding a bike. You never forget how to do it. But I can't do the sassy candy wave if I'm making a video, but I don't guess I need any candy. If I did, I could get some. They throw out candy at most of these parades. So I'll just have to document it, make my little video of it, and then go home. And then I got to edit my gift wrapping video for my other channel for tonight. And then tomorrow, hopefully, I can have a nice, relaxing day and catch up on some other stuff. But thank you so much for being here. I hope your Monday was great. Mine was pretty good. And I'm looking forward to the parade. I think it's going to be fun. It's the only one. I didn't even go to any parades last year. So this is the only one I'll probably make it to this year.
In 2 miles, take exit 96 for US 64 West.
I don't need you to tell me 2 miles out. My reaction time is not that damn slow, GPS lady. Anyway, sorry about that. But yes, this will probably be my only Christmas parade for the year. But I'll try to get a good video of it for you for this channel or the other one. And thank you again so much for being here. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.